break from Common Core testing today, but the controversy surrounding the standardized test is still very much active. So is a local teacher. She just finished a 150-mile journey in an effort to keep the discussion about public education running. Capitol reporter Kimberly Howard live from our Capitol Bureau tonight. Kimberly, there are a lot of questions still about the state's education system, especially in light of what's essentially turning into a growing boycott.
That's right, Cody. It appears that the number of opt-outs has at least tripled compared to last year's numbers, and even more opt-outs are expected this week. Knowing all of this, a teacher took to the streets hoping to get the policymakers to walk in her shoes.
I'm so close.
Maria D'Angelo is nearing hour 38 on a walk from Saranac Lake to the Capitol.
It's been a few miles.
More than 150, all in the name of education.
To walk in the shoes of teachers, parents, administrators, and kids.
Her walk is right smack in the middle of the 2 weeks students in grades 3 through 8 are taking Common Core tests. D'Angelo teaches math and science and spent most of last week administering the exams.
I think we need to have a dialogue about how to make things better just across the whole board, whether it's testing or Common Core or treating teachers with respect.
She clutches a portfolio packed with students' drawings and letters.
I'm hoping it will go to the governor.
As D'Angelo finishes her journey, she tells me she would never encourage students to boycott Common Core, but she and a growing number of supporters acknowledge the numbers.
We have seen a groundswell of parents who have felt that the tests that are being used at this point in time is not something that parents and communities agree with.
United to Counter Common Core, which has been charting the opt-out numbers, estimates more than 180,000 students statewide are refusing the tests. That's already more than 15% of those who are supposed to be taking them. And with not all districts reporting figures and the math portion still to come, the number of opt-outs is expected to grow.
I'd be suspect as to the validity of the test.
But the state education department released a statement saying, "We are confident the department will be able to generate a representative sample of students who took the test and calculate valid state-provided growth scores to be used in teacher evaluations." How much these scores will count toward teacher evaluations, though, is still up in the air.
At this point in time, we're fortunate that the regions are now charged with holding public forums.
So what's on the test anyways? Coming up at 6:30, we take a look at some parts of the test that were apparently leaked. Topics that had teachers and some parents scratching their heads. Live at the Capitol Bureau, Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.